NBA Youngboy shocked the masses recently by refusing to renew his contract with Atlantic Records for a wobbling $60 million. Of course, that left all of us confused and wondering, is he that rich to reject such a lucrative deal that would not by any means represent his only source of income? And is he able to go solo at this time? Or are there other reasons for this crazy behavior? Stay tuned, because today we are going to decipher the fresh out-of-house arrest young legendary rapper who has a solid global fan base of more than 100 million people and rising. NBA Youngboy is a cool and bling-bling money ain't a thing type of American rapper with a rebellious image. He is also quite a talented songwriter and is said to write most of his own beats. Of course, his mama did not name him NBA Youngboy. His real name is Kentrell Desine Golden, born on the 20th of October, 1999 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. When was a mere toddler, Golden broke his neck and had to wear a temporary head brace that left the scars we see on his forehead. Unfortunately, his childhood was quite rough because his father was sentenced to 55 years of prison soon after he was born. His mother is alive and well, but according to insiders, he was technically raised by his wise, but now deceased grandmother. He also loves having children because he has a whopping 10 of them from 7 baby mamas, including Nisha, Star Dejani, Naya, Jania Bania, Halen Marie Long, Drea Simone, and Yaya Mayweather. He dropped out of 9th grade and told his mom he wanted to focus on his music career and was soon arrested for robbery and sent to a detention center in Tallulah, Louisiana. While there, he began writing lyrics for his debut project. After he was released from the detention center, Youngboy's grandmother died of heart failure. And because his mother was quite strict and overprotective of him, he rebelled and moved in with his friend and fellow Baton Rouge rapper NBA 3. NBA Youngboy's journey to stardom began when he was merely 14 years of age with the release of his first mixtape, Life Before Fame, which was followed by a trilogy of mixtapes, Mind of a Menace, Mind of a Menace 2, and Mind of a Menace 3. His first works did score big on YouTube, which meant that for the first time in his life that was filled with poverty and crime, he became semi-famous with a steady source of income. However, he did not become a big star until 2016 after releasing the mixtape 38 Baby, which featured fellow Baton Rouge natives Boozy Badass, Kevin Gates, and fellow rappers Stroke the Dawn and NBA 3. It became quite a hit on YouTube and was viewed by tens of millions of people. This move got him some very serious attention from production companies. Soon, he followed it with a song-for-song rap beef with fellow Baton Rouge rapper Scotty Kane. Many called it a friendly beef that included some serious insults and even death threats. No violence ensued, but the do-or-die rough streets Mick battle and following feuding drama did attract a lot of attention, which was rewarding. 2016 was also a rough year for NBA Youngboy because he was arrested on suspicion of first-degree murder. Luckily, investigators concluded that he probably did not pull the trigger but might have been present at the scene. One would think that prison would have stopped his music career, but on the contrary, he continued to produce music. While in jail, NBA Youngboy released 2 mixtapes, Before I Go, Reloaded, and Mind of a Menace 3. Reloaded including Win or Lose, Don't Matter, and Too Much. The notorious Youngboy was released from prison in May 2017 after taking a plea deal and posting bail. A week after leaving prison, he released the single Untouchable. The single Untouchable peaked at number 95 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In July 2017, Youngboy also released a video for his song 41, which included cameos from notable artists including Meek Mill, Young Thug, 21 Savage, Boozy Badass, and Yo Gotti. Shortly after signing a joint venture deal with Atlantic Records, he released his debut studio album, Until Death Call My Name. He released the single Outside Today on January 6, 2018. The song became his highest charting song, peaking at number 31 on the Billboard Hot 100. But he was arrested again in February 2018 and released a month later. He also kept his promise to his fans of producing another mixtape despite the jail fiasco. In May 2018, he released the mixtape Master the Day of Judgment. 2018 marked a great milestone for the young and erratic rapper because he conquered again and entered the big boys club. NBA Youngboy was on a roll and nothing seemed to stop his rise to fame and glory. His 12th mixtape, Decided, with a sole guest appearance from Trippie Redd, peaked at number 9 on the Billboard 200. By January 2019, he was on YouTube's top music artists list in the United States for the previous 101 weeks, which made him the most watched musician across all genres. In September 2019, Youngboy was serving a 14-month-long house arrest sentence, following a probation violation earlier that year. Therefore, he's unable to record music from anywhere besides his house. On September 25, 2019, he released the single House Arrest Tings. In February 2020, Youngboy released his mixtape, Still Flexin', Still Steppin'. It debuted at number 2 on the US Billboard 200. His final album for Atlantic Records, The Last Slimeto, released in October 2022, has been described as melodrama marked by fatalistic romanticism and a flirtation with the specter of death. In keeping with its title, the album plays like the end of an era. Let's now take a look at Youngboy's wealth. First of all, there is something inherently wrong with his current net worth of only $7.5 million. The numbers simply do not add up, and according to some of the industry's experts, he was played by Atlantic Records. After all, the rapper remains one of hip-hop's most bankable stars. He has charted 20 albums on the Billboard 200 in his career since 2017. His net wealth should be somewhere around $100 million. Additionally, Youngboy's songs have so far amassed about 29 billion US streams, 7 billion global streams, and more than 18 million monthly regular listeners. Additionally, his massive YouTube channel should have been bringing him no less than $1 million per month over the past 20 months alone, once we punch in affiliate and placement marketing. As it turned out, Atlantic Records was racking tens of millions of dollars annually off his back and merely sparkling some pocket change on the young rapper. No wonder he once said, "Do not ever sign a deal with them, it is like being in jail." Right after the release of his mixtape Colors, the NBA Youngboy accused Atlantic Records of blackballing him by removing the project from streaming services. He even wrote on YouTube, "Why blackball me? I'm the good guy. I was going number 1 2 weeks straight with a mixtape, so they took it down off the charts." Colors, the 20-track album that debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200, became unavailable on Apple Music for unknown reasons. His fans did not waste and jumped on the bandwagon to support him by launching a petition demanding that Atlantic Records release him from his contract and return his masters. They cited that his music is not promoted by the label, and he is not assisted in any way by Atlantic Records, which has obviously been financially exploiting the young rapper. Frankly, we do not think the guy even knew about the value of endorsement or anything about marketing until recently, because he simply should be way richer. Nevertheless, in the past 12 months, he has been learning and has become firm and determined to not be exploited again. He literally told Atlantic Record along with their new $60 million offer to buzz off. The bottom line here is that NBA Youngboy was being held hostage in the past 6 years by Atlantic Records. They exploited him by all means possible, leaving him with mere pocket change in comparison to the massive fortune they accumulated. Currently, NBA Youngboy owns only 6 cars, with a total value of around $1 million. The majority of the cars in his collection are luxury cars like the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, the Mercedes-Maybach S650, and the Bentley Continental GT. It is also very apparent that he is a lover of American sports cars because he has a Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat and a Chevrolet Corvette Z06 in his garage. Unfortunately, his small fortune means that he does not own many luxury properties. In fact, he owns only one 9,000 square foot sprawling mansion in Louisiana worth about $1.1 million. The mansion is built in a Mediterranean style. It sits on a 3-acre, well-manicured plot. NBA Youngboy also has an expensive collection of custom-designed jewelry. All his pieces are made from precious metals and diamonds. Today, his financial future looks quite bright. In fact, you can expect him to lead an even more luxurious lifestyle with more liberty and side gigs income in the near future because of his new deal with Motown, which is a subsidiary of Universal Music Group, a deal that is said to be worth more than $100 million, even though the details have not been revealed yet. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification button to get updates on our latest videos that cover the hard-to-track and elusive luxury, net worth, and business issues associated with our beloved rather secretive celebrities.